Vino. I hope everybody's having a great day. Let me know who's here. I see a few of you guys here already, so I'm on a minute early. So, because I've got my stuff together. Yay! How crazy is that? So, and I've got my wine. Yay! And it's nice and cold because it's warm here in Michigan today, and yet another day with no rain. So, hopefully tomorrow it's supposed to rain. So hopefully that'll actually happen. So, hello, Sherry. Welcome in. How are you? Cheers. Hi, Jean. How are you? Welcome in. So lots of good stuff today. Hello, Elisa. Welcome. Lots of good stuff today. So we can do pretty much anything that you guys feel like doing. I do have some rings that we can do. I didn't touch any of the rings that I did in my, hi Katie. I didn't touch any of the rings that I had in my preview. So we can do some of those. I did make some anklets. And I have a couple new bracelets, not many, but a couple. And yeah, and then of course consignment. So, and I got a box of consignment in today. I finally got that last box. It is the last box of consignment. So, hi, Gina. And it's about 50 pounds. 50 pounds. And I brought it in today. I haven't opened it yet. I'll open it tomorrow morning. So, yeah, after I get everybody's stuff out, I'll open it. So, it's a lot. It's a lot. So we'll see what's in that box. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's in the box. Hopefully some good stuff. I can't guarantee. It's the last of the last. So, and Kayla, Karen's niece, couldn't tell me. She's like, I don't know what's good and what's not. So, and she's not a jewelry expert. So of course, I don't blame her. She doesn't know. So, we'll see. And I'm sure I will do a video either tomorrow night or maybe Friday morning. So we'll see, with some of the finds that I find in that box. So, yay. Do I get excited before opening? I do. I mean, they're really overwhelming, because of course I have to count and kind of check all the necklaces or pieces of jewelry. I think this box is mostly necklaces. Yeah, but it's overwhelming. But it's, at least this is the last box. And then kind of we'll go from there. And so, yeah, I'm excited that it's the last box. And then I can kind of now strategize like what's going to happen with the rest of the jewelry now that I have everything in, and I can organize it, the rest of it a little bit better, and hopefully we can get through it a little bit more. So yeah, it's a big undertaking. It's a big undertaking. So hello, Peace. How are you? Hello, Karen. Welcome in. How are you? So everybody, welcome in. I do have a pin post. Hi, Karina. Welcome. I have a pin post if anybody is new here and would like to bid. There's a pin post with a Google form. You can fill that out so you can go ahead and bid. Hello, Moon Chaser. And then if you are new and would like to subscribe to my channel, I would love that. You can subscribe and you can hit that bell for notifications so you get notified whenever I drop a video like these consignment hauls or any other videos coming up. And yeah, so yay. So welcome everybody. So having a sip of my wine. And I think I got these glasses from Eugenia. They're so delicious. It makes my wine so delicious. So yay. Okay, so lots of good stuff. Lots and lots and lots of good stuff here today. So I'm not sure where anybody would like me to start. I can start anywhere. I can start with some consignment. I've got lots of beautiful pieces. I can start with anything that you guys would like me to start with. So feel free to let me know if you have a request. And I have sterling, I have brooches, I have vintage stuff, I have rhinestones, I have rings, I have my own stuff. Like I said, I did get some anklets made, and yeah. So if anybody has a request, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna start running stuff. I'm just gonna start running some of the consignment, because that's just what we're gonna do. That's just what we're gonna do. And I do have envelopes from yesterday going, and I can add to those, and then I will just invoice after tonight's sale. And you want all of it, Kipper? You got it. You got it. So this is an older piece. This one I'm going to show now. It's an older piece. It is black glass. It is an older, probably Victorian brooch. It is brass with black glass, and then an old plastic. Now, I don't know if it's Bakelite. I didn't test it, but these are all sewn on pieces. I did run this once before. I ran it at 40. I will drop the price a bit, but it does have a trombone clasp, which works nicely. And these are all sewn on components onto the center. Hello, Gravel Gertie, how are you? And this one is really, really pretty. Now, I will do giveaways at 50, 75, and 100 thumbs up if we can get there. And that is how it's going to work today. So thank you, everybody, for coming in. So that is this brooch. This one is really pretty. It measures approximately 1.5 by 1 inch. And I ran it at 40 before. I'm going to drop it down to 30. Oops, it helps if I put my bids in the chat. Starting bid on this is 30. Really nice contrast with the black and the red, and then the brass on the sides. It's like little brass curlicues, rounded. And then again, this is the back with the trombone clasp. Elisa's in at 30. Thank you, Elisa. I appreciate you. Again, there's the front. Yeah, it's been really nice. He's out visiting some more of his friends tonight, so staying out of my hair during my sale. I do too. All right, Elisa, I'm going to count this down. Going once, going twice. Sold to Elisa. Thank you. Yeah, he's got to leave bright and early tomorrow morning, so feels like it went by really, really fast. Really fast. Let's see, I'm going to start a new thing for you, Elisa. It is. It's nice, you know, like have somebody to eat with and order food with. Last night we ordered Thai in together, and it was kind of nice. Yeah. I don't get to do that very often. You know, it's kind of, so it's kind of nice to be able to do that. Okay, what's next? Grab stuff from the bottom here. Oh, this one's a nice brooch. Yeah. Okay. We have kind of a root beer color and bright, like a nice, it's not super bright, but nice like citrine color brooch. And all glass, beautiful. This is the back of it. That's the front again. Really pretty colors in this one. This one measures approximately 2 and almost 2.5 by just short of 2.5. So really pretty colors on this. I'm gonna do starting bid on this one. I'll also do 30 on this one. Really pretty. Nice size on this. Oh, dang it, I dropped it. Yes, I did. I changed my profile pic. I did a new profile pic. It's me and Angel together. Kipper's in at 30 on this one. Thank you, Kipper. Yeah, it's me and Angel. And if anybody decides that they want to see anything in particular, just let me know. My glasses are fogging up. Damn menopause. Okay. Hi, Mia. Oh, you know what? I had to cancel Monday's Zoom because my husband's in town, or ex-husband, I should say, is in town. So it's rescheduled for this coming Monday. I know, right? Okay, so this necklace is sterling silver. I do have a bracelet that matches this, which is in my kitchen. If somebody wants the bracelet too, I can go grab it. But this is really pretty. It is 17 inches. It is freshwater pearl, peacock pearl, with the sterling silver, kind of like a Greek key clasp. And there is the push clasp. That's a Greek key push clasp. 17 inches at the shortest. It is a 3-strand pearl necklace, all hand knotted. Absolutely gorgeous. Sandra's here. Hello. Hi, Sandra. Starting bid on this one is $80. And if you like the way the clasp looks, you know, you can always wear the clasp off to the side, because the clasp is quite pretty. Hey, Kirsten, welcome in. I know, I do too. I like this like peacock pearl looking type of necklace. Okay, we're gonna pass on that one. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. Okay, I did 80 on that. Okay. All right, so this is, okay, Kirsten let me know that this is actually a Rosemary G glass unicorn brooch. I did not know this was Rosemary G. This is a Rosemary G glass unicorn brooch. Thank you, Kirsten, for pointing that out, because I had no idea. That is the back of it. Really pretty glass unicorn brooch. This guy is approximately 2.5 inches wide by approximately 2 inches tall. And we're gonna do a starting bid on this one. I ran it at 25 before. I'm gonna drop it down to 20. And he's really pretty, like a carnelian color. Very pretty carnelian. Rhonda's in at 20. Thank you, Rhonda. Hi, Susan. So my wine goes down the wrong tube here. Looking for 21 if anybody else is interested. Otherwise, I will count this down for Rhonda. We'll say going once, going twice. Sold to Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda. And I think that's your first one today. Bree. Hi, Bree. Bree, you're still able to come over tomorrow, right? Oh, cool. Got lots of packages, so hopefully Bree can still come over tomorrow. All right. Okay, sounds good, Bree. Okay, this is just a cute little gold tone flower brooch. This guy is just over 1¼ inches tall. And this one is going to be a starting bid of $12. This is, it's got numbers on the back, a registration number, but no other. Thank you, Happy Ducky. Welcome in. I didn't see you come in. Sorry. And I don't see any other markings on the back other than a registration number right back in here. But it's not like a Sphinx or anything like that where they're numbered. It's different. Elisa's in at 12. Thank you, Elisa. Oh, thank you. It's just because I'm still a little tan from Spain, I think. I got this in Spain. At Zara in Spain. All right, count this down. Going once, going twice. Sold to Elisa. I do too. Zara in Spain is way different than Zara in the US, which is interesting to me. But it's a Spanish brand. It's actually a brand from northern Spain. This is carved bone beads. It is 36 inches long. And then we've got some stone as well. It is a spring ring, small coat, carved bone. We've got some copper. And it's really quite pretty. I guess it kind of goes like more like that. And it's a little asymmetrical in its design. It's really pretty, 36 inches long. And I'm going to do a starting bid on this of $24. Oh, geez, Sherry. This is a great piece you could layer with. It'll look good with any color. There's like a lot of offshoots of Zara brands too. Like there's, I don't remember all the names of them, but there's like 4 different offshoots of Zara in Spain too. Okay, we're gonna pass on that. Change this on here. And when you guys are ready to see the anklets I made, just let me know. I don't know who in here were the people that wanted to see the anklets, but let me know. I have them. I ran this at $35 last week, dropping the price. Beautiful gold tone and AB brooch. That's the back of it. That's the front. Starting bid on this is going to be 20. Ooh, I meant 28. Sorry, guys, not 18. 28. Fat fingers. And this one is got a diameter of about 2¼ inches. This is the back. It's all riveted and prong set. Beautiful piece. Probably 1960s. Hope everybody's having a good night. Anyone else got a glass of wine? Or is it too early for you? It's 6 o'clock here, so prime time for wine here. Passing on that one. Prime time for wine. Lisa. Right, Moon Chaser? Iced tea for you. Yeah, I get it. This one is, I don't think this is marked. It looks like it's got a spot for a mark, but it's not marked. So this is a coated milk glass, like an AB coated milk glass. 22 inches long. Get it to sit right on here. 22 inches long. It's got brass little bead caps on there. Really pretty, really different. There's your push clasp. So if you wanted to, I mean, you could always put these pretty push clasps, blah, 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 push clasps. You can put off to the side and, you know, wear them so they're seen. Aw, thanks, Sandra. And this one, I'll do a starting bid of $28. Unsigned beauty. It's an unsigned beauty. Definitely 1960s look as well. Doing red wine tonight. What kind? Passing on that. I love reds. I love red wine. I like all wine, but I'm doing white tonight because it's been so warm. This is, I think this one's Spanish too. Yeah. I'm not sure from where in Spain though. It's a Spanish white though. Can reuse. That's that one. Oh, Merlot. Merlot is yummy. Ooh, Pinot Noir. I love Pinot Noir. I like Pinot Noir in the summer, slightly chilled. Because it's so light. It's good slightly chilled. Okay, this bracelet is sterling silver. It's on a sterling silver cord. It measures at approximately a 7. Oh, no problem. And it is a toggle class. It's got really cool beads. And it's about 32.85 grams, almost 33. Yes, of course you can. Last necklace for 28 from Mia. Thank you so much, Mia. That last one was so pretty. You got it, Mia. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Okay, this is the bracelet. It's really different. It's really unique. Look at these beads. And it's on a sterling cord or sterling chain. It's got these little, like, almost, they remind me of, jump ring kind of spacers. And then these really cool, almost modernist beads. Very artisan. And then you've got a toggle. It is marked 925 right down there. Really cool. Interesting. It is a 7, size 7. Starting bid on this, it's 32.85 grams. Starting bid on this is 90. So we have some heft to this. So, but that is still less than $3 a gram. Silver did just go up slightly to $2 a gram for spot price. So I'm sure if I go to the flea market this weekend, which I am planning on doing, I'm going to be paying $3 a gram on sterling, which I am not looking forward to. Okay, we'll pass on that. You found it, Karen? Isn't it fun? I love that. I love that. And it's not expensive. That's what I loved about it too. It's a great piece. Yes, I do too. Here's another pretty brooch, AB with pearls. Very unique. I ran this before at 35. I'm dropping this to a starting bid of 30. We have 58 people here, 29 thumbs up. Can I get some more thumbs up so we can do a giveaway? Hello, Catherine. We'll do a giveaway of 50 thumbs up. So if you are enjoying yourself here, I would love a thumbs up. Hi, Laura. I love ginger beer. Kipper, thank you so much. Kipper, I appreciate your bid. I see 30. Looking for 31. Hi, Ashley. Going once, going twice, and sold to Kipper. Thank you. Laura Lapis Lady, can you do me a quick favor? Can you fill out my new customer form again? I didn't realize. I swore you had bought for me before. And so when you purchased the other day, I couldn't find you in my stuff to bill you. And I couldn't find you in my forms. And I swore, didn't you purchase from me? I swear to God you had. And I feel bad because we didn't do a new purchase celebration if that was your first purchase. I swore you would purchase from me. Yeah, if you could. I don't know why. I looked for it under Laura. I looked for it under Lapis. Nothing was coming up under my searches. It was the weirdest. So yeah, if you could, I'm so sorry. I'm such a pain in the butt. I know. It was such a pain. But when you're done, let me know and we'll do a belated first purchase celebration for you. Because I feel horrible for not doing that. Because everybody needs to be celebrated here. Everybody does. You needed a pearl brooch? Well, now you got one. I might have more. I don't know. We'll look. This one, unsigned, but it looks like a Carew. I've had this one before in other colors, and a couple of them have been marked Carew. I think I might have even had one marked Weiss, but this one's unsigned. This one's really pretty. It's got big, huge blue stones. Some of them are AB. Look at the color. Almost like denim. And this one is approximately 1.75 inches in diameter. And I ran this before at 30. I'm gonna drop it down to a starting bid of $24. So that's 20% less than what I ran it for before. Oh, that's why. That's why, Laura. Yes, you have under Laura Robinson. Okay. Yeah, I have you then. See? There are so many Lauras. But then when people change their screen names, then I just get confused. Okay, nobody's interested in the blue wreath. Hello, Karen. All right, I'm going to pass on this one. All right, now I know Laura Robinson. Jeez. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. And yes, exactly. Okay, never mind then. I'm so sorry, Laura. Okay. Yeah, I have you. I have you. Yeah, I do. I had like 24 Lauras. registered, I swear. But then I didn't know under lapis like which one you were. And then yeah, right. Oh, I talked to one of our very own today. A person that is well known in the chats. And I just wanted everybody to do me a favor and send a little good vibes, positive energy, prayers, whatever it is that you guys do. If you pray, if you send positive thoughts, whatever it is, if you could. And that is to our very own Janet Porter. She's in England. She just had a death in her family, her son. And she's been out for a while, kind of processing that loss. And I talked to her today. I was going back and forth with her today via email. And I let her know that I was going to let people know so we could all send positive thoughts, prayers, energy towards her healing. Because everybody heals from grief differently, and there's no one way to go about it. And everybody needs to find out the best way to do it for themselves. And so for us to send that positive energy so she can cope with it the best way that she can. And it's very difficult. If anybody's lost a child, which I thankfully have not, but I've lost parents, both my parents and a brother. And everybody has to deal with their grief in their own way. And so all of those thoughts, prayers, and everything can help guide her. So whatever we can do. So thank you, Christina. That would be fantastic. Yeah, he was her everything. They were together all the time. They lived together. They were together all the time. And yeah, if and she does lurk sometimes in the chat. So if she is lurking, we love you, Janet. But she just doesn't have the strength to really participate, and that's understandable. So love you, Janet, if you are watching, but we are all praying for you. So I just wanted to pass that on. I did talk to her, was emailing, not talking physically, but emailing with her today. And I let her know that I was going to have everybody send some positive thoughts and prayers to her. So to Janet and to her son. So may he rest among angels. So yeah, poor Janet. I just feel for her. So, all right. I absolutely love this necklace. This is sterling silver. I can sell it without the pendant, but personally, I love this long, or I can sell it without the necklace, but I love it on this long necklace. It is on a 30-inch necklace. This is sterling silver, amethyst, and peridot. The pendant itself is 3.25 inches long. It is on a 30-inch sterling silver chain. Hello, Tanya. And look at this like really cool swirly design to this pendant. Hi, Camille. Welcome in. Beautiful. Isn't this gorgeous? Now, I love a long necklace. I really do. I love a long necklace. Short necklaces are great, but I love a long necklace, especially if you're wearing something with like a boat neck or a long, a higher neck, and you wear something longer. Like I wore this top a ton in Spain, and then I had a long necklace that just kind of drew the eye down, and it really was a great look. And so something like this with a really dramatic pendant like this really, really works. And I think this is a fantastic piece. And on a 30-inch sterling chain, it's fantastic. The whole thing with the necklace weighs 26.58 grams. I'm doing a starting bid on this of $75. So you're getting this big, huge, long chain, plus this really dramatic, gorgeous pendant, all for $75, which I think is a fantastic, fantastic price. And then that is an amethyst and a peridot. Bruce, hello, Bruce. Welcome in. Hi, Tammy. Welcome. And if I missed anybody, hello, hello. And if I could get some more thumbs up, I would appreciate it. We'll do a giveaway at 50. Let's see if we can get to 50 thumbs up in the next 19 minutes. No interest in that? Look at those gorgeous colors. No interest in that? And if anybody sees something in replay that they are interested in, please let me know. All of these pieces will be available. All you have to do is reach out, preferably with a screenshot. Preferably with a screenshot, and let me know the price I'm asking, just in case I forgot. Yes, it would be cool on a torque. You are absolutely right. Absolutely. And then if you want to see anything in particular, let me know. Okay, this is vintage Trifari. I did run this a little bit higher before. This is a really nice crown Trifari marked right there. Brooch. Beautiful brush gold with all the rhinestones. Absolutely gorgeous. All present and accounted for. Absolutely great condition. Hold on, I'm just making sure one didn't suddenly fall out. No, it's just deeper set. Okay. All right. And I asked 50 for it before. I'm going to drop it down to 40. Gorgeous crown Trifari. And this was a diameter 1.5 inches. And if I missed saying hi to anybody, I feel like I did. Got Elisa in at 40. Sandra came in at 42. Thank you, Sandra. Looking for 43 or more. Okay, so Tammy said hi to Gina, and it came in as eyeglasses. Sandra's in at 45. Elisa's in at 46. So we're going to start calling Gina eyeglasses now. Sandra's in at 50, so $5 increments now, please. Hey, at least you don't get what is it, like YouTube blocked anytime somebody says your channel name, like I do on Doug's channel. If anybody says hi Black Dog or hi Black Dog Vintage, it automatically gets like held back for review. I don't know why. Like, what's so bad about Black Dog? You haven't seen Aura Cheerios? Sandra's out to Elisa. Thank you so much, Sandra. I appreciate you. going once, going twice, sold to Elisa, right? Elisa, yes. Thank you, Elisa. And hi, Tanya, if I didn't say hi to you. All right, that was Elisa. Elisa. Oh, you did? Okay. That was a good one. That was a good one. Okay. Now, I ran this one before, but failed to notice something because it had an extender on this before. Now, I took the extender off because of the fact that I failed to notice this, but this is quartz crystal and black glass. It is a older necklace. It actually has a 14 karat gold spring ring clasp. This is marked 14 karat gold. It does test as 14 karat. So these are all quartz crystal. And then we have black glass spacers. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. And now you can very easily add an extender, which is what Yippee did. But I am going to sell this as it was sold to her because this is 14 karat gold. Okay. So this is going to have a starting bid because of the because of the class. I am going to actually ask a tiny bit more than what I asked before, of starting bid on this of $95. Rebecca. Black Dog is a craving for hair. Oh, I didn't know that. That's a new one for me. Really, Rebecca? That's funny. So is this is not Unchained. This is not Unchained. I would imagine that it would be, but this is actually not Unchained. This does appear to be on like silk. It is not hand knotted, but it does appear to be on silk. And then that's the cut on the beads. Exactly, Elisa. 1930s, 1940s. Her receipts from YouTube go back 7 years. I don't know how far before that it could have gone, but YouTube, she was buying on YouTube for at least 7 years. Okay, we're gonna pass on this. And I do have like her original receipts for a lot of her jewelry. The estate did give me that, so I know for some of the more expensive pieces, I know what she paid for them, so I could try to like get an idea, so I could try to make back a fair amount of what she purchased. But then there was just some pieces that there was just no way I could do that. But then there's some pieces I was able to make more. So, you know, especially some of the older pieces. Oh, that's true, Rebecca. Okay, this pendant, I really struggled with pricing on, and I kind of am going by what I found a similar one online, just one, and this is stunning, and it's heavy. Let me get a weight on this. Lady A! But this isn't really being priced by weight either because it is so different and unique. It's 65 grams. Okay, I passed this by at first. Just can't have nice things anymore. I know, right? I do not know anything about this. I couldn't even find this one in her receipts, so I'm not really sure about this one. It's got a very Native American look, although I don't know that it is Native. It is marked 925. So please don't buy this thinking that it is true Native or not. I only found one online, not a sold. Not a sold. I did not find a sold online. The one online that I found was very expensive. You did? No, not Art Nouveau, I don't believe. To me, it's got a very native look to it, but I don't think it's Art Nouveau. It's marked 925, so it is newer. So it's got a very good look to it. The one I saw online was marked very high. It is massive. This is massive. It is just past 4 inches by 3 inches. So 4 inches from the top to the bottom by 3 inches. Absolutely massive. Beautiful detail. Look at this little feather that comes across. And then that's the back of it. So we do have a fair amount of sterling on the back. And then there's the sterling mark. And then we've got the abalone in the center. I am going to do a starting bid on this of $225. Get a perspective of what it would look like on the neck. And that is gorgeous abalone too. I know, right? I do too. I really do. I love this. Big, bold, and beautiful. Exactly. And it is tested. Ten more thumbs up, we'll do a giveaway. Okay, we're gonna pass on that. It's so good. How big is it? It's, what did I say? 4 by 3. It is 4 by 3. It's like the size of my palm. I know. I mean, it would be good on like a long chain or something. Bruce is in. Bruce is in at 225. Thank you, Bruce. I know, right, Karen? And unless I see 230, I'm going to count this down for Bruce. We'll say going once. Going twice. And sold to Bruce. Thank you, Bruce. I know, it's so amazing. Thank you, thank you. All right. All right, thank you, Bruce. So gorgeous. All right, this is a BSK. Leaf. Little rhinestones all in there, almost like pave set. Absolutely gorgeous. This leaf is approximately 2 3/4 inches top to bottom. Starting bid on this, $22. Go from one extreme to another. 7 more thumbs up. Can we do it in 2 minutes? 7 thumbs up. We can do it. Who hasn't given me a thumbs up? We've got 53 people here, 43 thumbs up. I know, it does look like a moon, doesn't it? You missed the moon that I did have. Oh my gosh, it was gorgeous. Elisa's in at 22. Thank you, Elisa. I'm going to start counting this down for you. Going once, going twice. Sold to Elisa. Thank you so much, Elisa. You gave me the finger? All right. Who else can give me the finger? We need 3 more fingers. We're almost there. We've got 2 minutes to get 3 more fingers. All right. Oh, we did it. We did it by 7. All right. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Francis. Katie, it was about damn time you gave me the finger. You've been here since the beginning. Christina, everybody say hi to Christina. Yay, Christina's in the house. Aqua lover Christina. Yay, Manx is here. Hello, Manx. Welcome in. Yay. All right, Valerie's here. Hi, Valerie. Yes, the moon you got. That was like the best moon. That one was so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Okay, we're going to do a giveaway. I just don't know what the giveaway question's going to be yet. Okay. Let's see. Name. Let's see. How about it is vintage and vino night, so it is all about alcohol. Cheers. Name a dark liquor. Hi, Carrie. Welcome in. Name a dark liquor that you'll find behind the bar. Hennessy. Spoken like a true Detroiter. Everybody's saying bourbon because you guys know that's my favorite. I did not pick bourbon. I picked the one that I hate the most. Don Julio. Oh, Ada got it. Jaeger. Ada got it. Ada, you get $5 off today. Do you have anything in here yet? Nope. Not yet. Ada, you got $5 off. Jaeger. I don't know that there's anything off-label Jaeger. So, not that I know of. Yeah, Jaeger's nasty. I still have a bottle of Jaeger in my freezer from like 3 years ago that my first husband brought when Shane moved to the Canary Islands. We had like a going away party for him when he moved to the Canary Islands. And my first husband came and the boys were doing shots at Jaeger. And I was like, I'm like, no, not participating. Not participating. So nasty. So it does. It has a picture of a buck. So gross. So gross. So congratulations, Ada. You got it. You got it. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome in. All right. Okay. Requests. Do they? No. No. As much as I love Europe, I'm not drinking it. No. You want me to do anklets? Okay. Let's do the anklets. So I actually used up the last of my beading string, and now I'm not going to have beading string again until Friday. And so if I have to make any special orders, I can't make them until Friday. So anybody who needs special orders, Leslie, do I still have or ever had a coral carnelian colored Baroque paneled bracelet, possibly by an Italian designer? I have a Celro Cellini. It's costume. Yes. Is that what you're talking about? I am so warm right now. It's not even funny. Yes, Celro Cellini, and I know exactly which one you're talking about, Lady A. Let me look in my bag or box of consignment. Everything's packaged in little baggies here. I just had it in my little thingy. In my tiny little hand. Not so tiny. Here it is. Is this the one you're talking about? So it's an unsigned Celro Cellini. Yes. I had it at 60 and I'm dropping it. I'll drop it. It's about a 6.5. It's not that big. It's approximately a 6.5. I don't know if that works. I'll do a starting bid on this. I had it at 60. I'll drop it down to 45. Unsigned Silro Cellini. It has a fold over clasp. Lady A's in at 45. There's the back of it. There's the front. I know. I love Silro Cellini. This is a good one. Thank you. It is part of I did buy this outright out of the collection, but I am willing to sell it. I do know it was actually designed by Kirsten and her friend, and she bought it from Kirsten. So I do have to, I can run it if you're interested. It is an adjustable ring. Lady A's in at 47. Elisa's out. Thank you so much. You want me to run it? Okay. All right. Going once, going twice. Sold to Lady A. Thank you so much, Lady A. Oh, Kitty, I got my mail and that bracelet got here today. Thank you, Christina. No, I will part with it. It's totally okay. And that was 47. Yes. Okay. I currently have this sitting at a size 8. This was it is sterling silver. It was designed and produced, I believe, in Mexico. I don't know if Kirsten's here right now. Yeah, it says, I think it says 925 Mexico on it. And it is sterling silver with turquoise. And it is adjustable. Currently sitting at an 8. It can go down to probably 6 and probably go up to a 10, 11, I'd say. Starting bid on this ring is $175. Ooh, $175. And there is only a handful of these. These are because this was handmade and designed by one of our very own YouTubers. Rebecca's in at 175. Thank you, Rebecca. Looking for 180 if anybody else is interested. All right, Rebecca, counting this down. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca. It's a keeper. Nobody else is going to have it except maybe Kirsten. I think Kirsten still has one. So it's amazing. Congratulations. They're aquamarine. They're aquamarine. They are, I don't have any more. I, again, ran out of the aquamarine beads. They are the last ones that I have. And I can give you sizes on them. One is a 7.5. What was the other one I had on Saturday? And this one is a 7.25. Ooh, what did it look like, Gina? So I have a 7.5, 7.25. These are the only two I have left. Oh, that one, I'm not selling that one. That's my personal one, and I can't sell that one. That was actually gifted to me by one of my customers, like a year and a half ago, and I can't sell that one. That Cloud and Rain one, I can't sell that one. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I can't sell that one. That was actually gifted to me by one of my customers. And I can't sell that one. I'm so sorry. I love that one. Oh, it's this one. That one, right? Yeah, I'm wearing it. Yeah, actually I misplaced this for a little while and then I found it. Actually, Angel found it. It was in a box that she found and tore apart. And yeah. So yeah, and then it was on the kitchen floor. It wasn't this one. Not this one. Are you talking about the Fordite? Are you talking about the Fordite ring? I wore this one on yesterday, I think. I don't know. Maybe I wore it on Saturday. No. I don't know what other ring those are the ones I wore the last. Oh, the big Aurora Opal. Oh, what did I do with that one? Is that sitting around here somewhere? This one. The Aurora Opal. Okay. I was going to keep this one. I'll run it. I will run it. Christina, I don't know if these are my last two. I don't have any more of these beads. If a 7.5 and a 7 or a 7.25 would work for you, these are 45 a piece, or I would do both of them for 75 if you're interested. But it's a 7.5 and a 7.25. But these are my last two, and I don't have any more of these beads because these beads are super expensive. They're aquamarine. So let me know if you're interested in these. These are aquamarine. Okay, so, okay, if you're really interested in this, okay, no problem. I will run this. I was going to keep this one, but I'll run it. It is adjustable. It'll go down. It's currently sitting at a 7. It'll go down all the way to a 5. No, I'm totally okay. I'm good. I'm glad you won everything. So this will go down to a 5. It's currently sitting at a 7. It can go all the way up to a 10. It is adjustable. Okay, so I can put it at whatever size you want. But it's currently sitting at a 7. I was going to keep it, but I will sell it. And I'm going to start it at what I paid for it, which was $85. And that's what I ran it for before, which was $85. I'm okay with that. Just can't buy my storm cloud ring. That's the only one. Gina's in at 85. Thank you, Gina. Angel has something to say about it. All right, if I don't see anybody coming in at 90, I'm going to count this down for Gina. We'll say going once, going twice, and sold to Gina. Thank you, Gina. All right. Is that your first one, Gina? All right. Yay, Gina. Okay. That was the Aurora Opal. Oh, you're here? Okay. That was sneaky how you came in. Okay. My husband / ex-husband came in through the back door rather than the door right next to me, so it wouldn't be as loud. That was sneaky. That was a good idea. That was what it was. I know, that was a beautiful ring, right? Okay, now we're going to move on to the anklets that everybody was asking for yesterday, and I banged them out yesterday. You will not believe what I did. Whoops, dropped one. So I got a bunch done because they were actually kind of fun to make because they were different, you know, but I actually used up the rest of my beading wire. Didn't realize I was out when I went to the bead store, and so I had to order some on Amazon because I didn't want to go all the way back to the bead store. I made a bunch, and I made them more like 9.5 to 10 inches because that is actually like the standard size of an anklet because it'll hang a little bit further down on your ankle. Now I do have one that is a little bit smaller, and I can measure them. They they're all at least 9.5 inches, close to 10. Okay, so I'm gonna, and none of the, they all have like a stainless steel clasp and loop. I did not put any extender on, although if you need them longer, I can add jump rings. Okay, So this one is amethyst and pearl. And I did add my tags to them. This one is a starting bid of $35. And this is amethyst and pearl anklet. Sound like old school dialing. Oh, when I was trying to measure them. So amethyst and pearl anklet, $35. Okay. This is same thing, starting bid of $35. This is Larimar and natural rough opal. I guess I'll Peace is in at $35. Thank you, Peace. I don't know what the best way to show this is. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Yes, I have a moonstone one as well. It's just all moonstone. Do you want to retract your bid on this one so you can bid on the moonstone, or do you still want to bid on this one? Retract on this? No problem. Okay, we'll run the moonstone. Okay, this is the moonstone. And this will be a starting bid of $35. It is just all moonstone. You want to bid for the Larimar and opal? You got it. You got it, Rebecca. I'm going to count this down for you. Going once, going twice, sold to Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca. And I know, right? I love it too, Christina. Piece is in for $35 on the moonstone. I can make more of these moonstones too, so it could be, this can be a buy it now for $35 on the moonstone. Easy to make more. So Piece, I'm just gonna do a buy it now on this one. So thank you, Rebecca, and thank you, Peace. And you want a moonstone also, Rebecca? You got it. Now, just so you know, Rebecca, I'm not going to be able to make it until Friday, so it's just going to delay your package going out. Is that okay? Or do you want a separate package to go out? It'll just cost shipping at that point. That's fine. Okay, cool. Okay. So I have Chrysocolla in amber. This is Chrysocolla in amber. This will be a starting bid of 35. And that is genuine amber nuggets and Chrysocolla. Okay. And then I have coral. Yeah, truly. Coral and turquoise. So this is faceted coral and turquoise nuggets. This is very beachy as well. They are around a 9.5, 10, Lynn. 9.5, 10, which is, hi Jen, which is what when I was trying to figure out what size to make them, that is the size that was recommended. That's a standard size for anklets, I guess. You need a 9. So a 9 is going to go really high up on your ankle, I guess. So 10 is normal. You want 35 for the coral? You got it, Rebecca. So 10's a normal size for an anklet. I can make a 9 for you, but it's gonna go really high up unless you have like unless you're super tiny, Elisa. Like a 9 is like what, or a 10's like what you would wear in the summer, so it goes kind of down for like your sandals and stuff. Like a 10 is truly like what anklets are if you buy them in the store. So if you want something in particular, Elisa, I can do a special order for you and make it a 9. That's not a problem. So just let me know what you want in a special order and I can do it for you. So if you want like a moonstone, I can do a moonstone for you. And most of mine, Kitty, most of them are really close to a 10. So they're between a 9.5 and a 10. So most of them are probably close to a 10. So just let me know and I can measure it. So, oh, no problem, Melissa. So like lengthwise, they're probably close to a 10. Okay, Kitty, then you're safe, Kitty. Okay, Rebecca, you got the coral. Thank you, Rebecca. And then this one is actually a little bit longer only because of the pattern I did. Otherwise it was going to be slightly below a 9, and now it's like the way that it did, it added like, it went all the way up to just over a 10. So this one's actually a little bit longer. But this is actually fossilized coral and mother of pearl. And this actually ends up being a little bit over a 10. But I liked it because it was a little bit like natural beachy kind of thing. I can always make you one, Lynn. This one could be close. This one's going to be close with the It's just short of a 10.5 with this clasp. And then this one actually is my favorite. This is Prenite and Jade. Oops. So that's Prenite and Jade. Patty, you got it. I love that one. My favorite. Thank you. So keep making the anklets for now, at least for the summer. I love jade too. I'll make some more moonstone too. But that's what I have left. So I sold half of them. What's the black stone? You mean black spinel? I don't have any black spinel anklets right now, but I can make one. Lynn, you want a moonstone in a 10.5? I can do that. I won't be able to make it till after Friday though, or Friday sometime. Make 10.5-inch moonstone. You got it. Yeah, for sure, Kitty. I can do that. For sure. I got a nifty little rack for these little anklets and then the bracelets that have the toggles. I got a new little rack. Yes, I just got another 50-pound box today, Karen. And it should be the last box. Should be the last box. So, I know. I know. Right? So I only made 3 stretchy bracelets. What are you doing, Angel? I only made 3 stretchy bracelets, but they're good. Christina O'Neill, are you here? Pat a day, Mom. I did sell it. It sold yesterday in my sale. And it was so funny because I had like 4 people message me after the sale about it. And but it went to like the first person that asked me about it. So yeah. I'm sorry, Rebecca. I offered it for bid and it really should have gone to bids because like of all the people that asked. Or it should have gone in pre-sale. The quartz ball necklace from Yippee, the one that I showed earlier tonight, Karen, this one, where'd it go? Did I put it back in the box? This one? Yes, with the 14 karat gold clasp. For $95. Yes. This is from Yippee. All right, Karen, I'm going to count this down for you. Going once, going twice. Sold to Karen. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's got just a cute little 14K spring ring and then those beautiful beads. It's a pretty necklace. Very pretty necklace. A piece of yippee. Exactly. A piece of yippee. Okay, so these are the only bracelets I made. I haven't had a lot of time to get into my studio to be making jewelry with all this stuff going on. These came out to be a 7.5 a piece. These are $30 or 2 for $50. These are quartz crystal stretch bracelets. They are just a really pretty faceted coin bead quartz crystal. And these are buy it now of 30 or piece. You got it, piece. You got them $50 for you. You got the amber, Rebecca. That amber came. You got that amber necklace, right, from me? That big amber? That was Yippie's. Okay, this is a 7.25. Yes, that was Yippie's. She must have loved amber because I've gotten so many beautiful amber pieces. And yeah, that was Yippie's. Yep. Okay, if Pat-a-Day Mom, Christina's here, you're gonna love this. This is bone and olive wood, 7.25. These are carved bone skulls. This is a buy it now of $30. Oh, you should have been here yesterday. I don't know if I think I sold all the egg yolk. Buy it now of 30. Look at these carved bone skulls. This is a 7.25 in the carved bone skulls. You know me, I love my skull beads. How fun and funky is this? I know it's weird, but I had to get the skulls. And I know that Christina loves her skulls too, so that's why I said if Christina's here, but she must not be here, so. All right, anyway, that's that. Those are the only ones I made, just because I've been busy. Busy. Oh, but most likely bovine. I'm assuming it's not human. I don't think. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's most likely bovine bone. That's what it usually is. It's usually bovine. Good thing. Yeah, it's usually, you know, they usually use every part of bovine. And so a lot of times the bones will go into carving to make beads. That's what bovine is, Katie. Cow. Yeah. Not human. No, it's not human. Although I would probably donate my bones to make beads. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's bovine or cow, whichever one you want to say. So, okay. I did make a couple new necklaces in the 18 inches. The only ones that are new is 2 new colors. It's my ex. Oh my God, Elisa. Just send them in to make skull beads. Okay, malachite, 18-inch. These are all $65. I've got malachite, faceted malachite. That would be actually kind of interesting, right? That would freak my kids out, right? Like, totally. So I've got 18-inch malachite necklace. I can make these in other sizes if anybody wanted them. Sterling silver toggle clasp, 18-inch malachite. And then I've got the 18-inch moonstone. So those are brand new. I just made these. So these are the two new ones as of yesterday. So I got both of those done. So if anybody needs one of those two colors, those are now both available. And then of course I still have these available in the 18-inch sizes. I have not had a chance to make any of the convertibles. Once this consignment settles down, I'll be back in the studio. No problem, Happy Ducky. We have the Yooper light, which glows under the UV. I have orange soda light, which is a newer one. I have Peter sights. Come on. Charite. I have garnet. Chrysocolla. Lapis. Kool-Aid. Larimar. And Pariba Blue Tourmaline. So those are all the 18-inch options that you have. No, it was a joke. I have bone jewelry, but it's not human bone. It's bovine. These are all $65. These are all handmade by me. They're 18 inches, although I can special order them into whatever size you need. And these are all the current available, but I also can do other ones. Like I can do black spinel and amethyst. I'm out of those right now, made up. Black spinel, amethyst. I might have turquoise right now. Well, it's illegal to do human. And since I bought them through a reputable source, I don't think I don't think they're human. So, yep, all of those are available. Michelle, hi. Taste test. Oh my God, you guys, seriously. Exactly. Thank you. All right, so that's those. Okay. Lisa, don't be sorry. It's funny. All right. I'm gonna have to pour more wine for this. You guys are cracking me up. Okay. Requests. I have a small amount of rings I can do. Everyone take a drink. Smaller amount of rings I can do. I'm keeping my bone bracelet on, my skull bracelet. Just cause. I want to drive you guys crazy. I can do more sterling. Wire rings. I don't have any wire rings. These are the rings I have. These are the new rings I have. Not a lot. I'm going to get rings this weekend. I doubt there's any. No, I'm not a lefty. So these are the rings that I have right now that are auction. These are new. So I have a glass one. I have sterling, and these are all sterling. Blue topaz, amethyst, moonstone. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's pink or rose quartz. These are all amethysts, mixed stones. That is marcasites. That's a citrine, blue topaz, CZs, and amethyst. The moonstone in pink. Okay, you got it. I'll pull those. Are you drinking? It is vintage and Vino. Hi, Kathy. Welcome in. This ring is super cool on, just FYI. Or I can just like run them all. Since there aren't that many, I can just run them all. Yeah, glass ring was yippies. Should I just run them all? Okay, I will. I'm just going to run them. All right. Start with the glass ring. Find my ring sizer. Okay. These are all new ones that I've had. Technically, this comes in at a size 9. When you have, as always, rule of thumb, when the ring is thicker and there's no room underneath this part here, it's going to fit smaller. Okay. So this is a size 9. It's going to fit a little bit smaller, probably size down 1/4 to 1/2 a size. So fits probably like a size 8.5. Starting bid on the glass ring is going to be $15. So it's going to fit like a size 8.5 glass ring. Elisa, thank you, Elisa. I don't know if you can hear Angel snoring like a saw right now, but that's what she sounds like. All right, going once, going twice, sold to Elisa. Oh my gosh, Angel. Corn dogs. Okay. This is a size 10.5. It is moonstone and test this. Moonstone and topaz. Moonstone and topaz. Sterling silver. It almost looks like it is a little gold vermeil. I can't really say for sure. So it might have some gold vermeil. I don't know. It doesn't look like the shank of the ring does. Whether or not it had worn off or not, I don't know. It is about, no, I'm going to say 10 1/4. But that moonstone is fabulous. And I'm going to do a great price on you, for you guys on this. I'm going to do $28 on this. Elizabeth, thank you, Elizabeth. Kool-Aid, I'll need 29. Yes. I just double checked the topaz. And it is topaz. And that is very obviously rainbow moonstone. And I tested I test all sterling. And trust me, with this mother load, my fingers, you can tell by my fingers how much sterling I've tested. Kool-Aid's in at 36. Elizabeth's in at 37. And we have 38. And 40. Elizabeth's out. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I appreciate you. And we have Kool-Aid in at 41. You woke up from a deep sleep to nothingness. Anybody want a dog? I'm gonna auction her off next. All right, Kitty's out too. Thank you so much, Kitty. Kool-Aid, I'm gonna count this down. Going once, going twice. Sold to Kool-Aid. Next up for auction is a black Pitbull Bully mix. We're gonna start her off at $1. Rhonda's in for $1. Elizabeth's in for 10. Oh God. Rhonda's giving the F you angel look. Oh Lord. Moonstone ring for Kool-Aid. Oh, I'm ready to, some days she's like out of here. Although she found a ring for me that I had lost for a long time. So I do appreciate that. She probably was the one who hit it. What's around there? What's one more? Yeah, exactly. Angel, we're auctioning you off. We're auctioning you. But you got to pack a bag and I'm going to send you on your way. You got to figure out how to get there. Think you can do it? Yeah? She's just wagging her tail at me. Yeah. I mean, she's used to being on the highway, so I figure she can make it. She can make it wherever she sets her mind to. Okay, next ring. This is a size 10. This is rose quartz and a very purpley garnet. And it is sterling silver, size 10. That's a beautiful big rose quartz, and these are like a purpley garnet. Size 10. Aw, Mia. And this is going to have a, hi, Minnie. This is going to have a starting bid of 30. Too big. I know, the 10s are big. I know. No interest in this one. I know the size is kind of big. That's the thing about dogs. They can get you through so much. Even this little stinker. She's my everything. Okay, this is a size 6. So, which is really interesting because almost all of Yippie's rings are in the larger sizes, but this one's a size 6. And it's a big, huge topaz. So it's a big, big, big blue topaz. And I think those are tiny little marcasites all the way around. But isn't that pretty? Where are you, baby? So size 6, big blue topaz. Absolutely gorgeous. Starting bid on this one is 38. Right. Yeah, it fits my pinky. 6 is my pinky size. Oh, it's a size 6, Minnie. Sorry. Size 6. But we can pass on it for now. And it's here. All somebody needs to do, if you are interested in a piece, screenshot it. Let me know how much I asked for it and just email me. Oh, Minnie's in for 38. All right, Minnie, I'm going to count this down for you. Going once, going twice. Sold to Minnie. Thank you, Minnie. All right. Oh my gosh, you want to hear something funny though with Angel? So my ex-husband's here, right? And Angel has been so like clingy and velcro-y like more than ever since he's been here, and does not want me to even come into the closest vicinity to him. It's so funny. It is so absolutely hysterical. He can't hug me. He can't get near me. She's like, no, not my mama. Not my mama. Yeah, it's been, God forbid I actually date. Exactly. That's the thing. That's the thing. So it's like, you know, she's like body slamming the door, you know, of the bedroom because, like, you know, we're sleeping in the same room. And she's like body slam. I could lock her out. She body slams the door until she calms down. So, oh, are you guys getting the voice lag? I can reset. Do you want me to refresh? You're not getting a voice lag? Are my lips, does it look like a bad Godzilla movie? Because I can refresh. No? So Michelle's the only one that's getting it? Yes, lagging. Let me refresh for the ones that are lagging. And it should work okay. So let me just, it's slightly off. Okay, so let me just refresh really quick. I'll be right back. And okay, let me refresh. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see if that helped. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Is it helped? Let me know. Fabulous. Great. Awesome. Wonderful. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Next ring I'm going to show you. This one is an amethyst. And this is sterling silver amethyst. It is about, I'm going to say it's actually a 7 3/4, but it's going to be a small 7 3/4. So we're going to say it's going to be maybe a 7. Elizabeth, we're going to say it's maybe a 7. Okay. It comes in at 7 3/4 on the mandrel. We're going to say a 7 because see how wide, how tall that front is, and it fits very close up to the front of your finger. So I'm going to say it's going to fit more like a 7. Even though it's coming in at 7 3/4, it fits my 7 perfectly. That is an amethyst. And I'm going to do a starting bid on this one of 40. It's like an artisan style ring. And it is not a bypass. This is all soldered together and everything. Super unique. So we're going to call it a 7 because that's really, for all intents and purposes, that's how it fits. Even though it might measure differently on the mandrel, I want it to fit you. I don't care what it says on the mandrel. I want it to fit you. Okay, I'm gonna pass on that. Okay, this is a very tiny size 10 ring, like tiny as in petite, size 10 ring. And I'm just looking to see if it has like a maker's mark, if I don't throw it on the floor first. No, just 925. It is citrine. It is citrine. I'm just going to do a starting bid on this one of $22. It is a size 10. Little citrine. This would be a good one if you wanted to stack with a bigger ring, you know? stack with a ring under it or on top of it or whatever. Be pretty. Pieces in at 22, thank you. I might count this down for you, piece. We're gonna say going once, going twice, sold to piece. Kirsten had a great pop-up, didn't she? This is a 7.5. I'm gonna bet you it's gonna fit more like a 7. It fits more like a 7, but it still kind of pops out your finger fat. Because look at it. Measure 7.5. That's on my 7. You can kind of see my finger fat coming, finger rolls. But that's really pretty. It's sterling silver and marcasite. All the marcasites are accounted for. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is going to be a starting bid of 30. That's the back of it. Okay. Seven and a half marcasite and CZ ring with a bunch of marcasites missing. I'm just gonna do a starting bid of $15. 7.5. There's a bunch of marcasites missing. I had it set aside for a reason, that's why. Lisa's in at 15. All right, Elisa, counting this down, going once, going twice. Sold to Elisa. Great deal. You should be able to fix those if you so choose. Okay, next. I love this one. This is a good one. Oh, there you go. Ooh, this is an 11. This is an 11, but I love this ring. It's kind of got this cool look. It's got spiny oyster turquoise and this purple, like dahlia or whatever you want to call it, looking stone. It comes in at 11 though. Love this. And this is going to have a starting bid of 34. Love this ring. Oh my gosh, that's so funny, Elizabeth. It does, right? It does. Mojave. Thank you, Mojave. Is it the orange is Mojave too, not spiny? Kool-Aid's in at 34. Thank you. Going once, going twice. Sold to Kool-Aid. Thank you, Kool-Aid. What a great ring. Mojave. I never remember the word Mojave. I don't know why I never remember the word Mojave, Deborah. You need to beat it in my head, Deborah. Can you do that for me? Yeah, I think you're right, Mojave. Okay, this is amethyst. It's at about a 8-ish. And actually, I think it's more like ametrine. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, it's at about a size 8. 7 3/4, 8, right in there. And there's yellow in these stones. So it shows up more amethyst on here, but there is there is it shows up more amethyst, but there's a little bit of yellow in these stones. So I'm going to say it's more like ametrine. This is a size 8 or 7 between 7. It's a big 7 3/4, put it this way. And it's gorgeous. I'm going to say starting bid on this is going to be $30. Elisa's in at 30. Thank you, Elisa. Looking for 31. All right, I'm going to count this down for you, Elisa. Going once, going twice. Sold to Elisa. Thank you. Okay. This is 925. There is a small hallmark on here that I can't really make out. It is blue topaz. Big blue topaz on here. It is a size 9.5. Really, it's a simple design, but it's a really cool design ring. 9.5. Starting bid on this one is going to be 40. This is a really good one. Stone is huge. I didn't see anything on emergence. Kirsten just had a pop-up sale for a couple hours on Tuesday. And this is not human bone, it's bovine. It was a joke. Donna! Stop. You do not. Okay, this, oh, Karina. Thank you, Karina. Well, there was confusion there. I know, isn't that cool? It's $30 if you are interested. It's a 7 1/4. It's $30 and it's a bones and olive wood skull bracelet. If you are interested. Yeah, the bracelet's for sale. And I can make more, Kool-Aid. I have more. I have more of the beads if you want one. So Donna, you get that one. And who got this? Somebody got this. Karina got this. Karina, you get the ring. Karina gets the ring. Thank you, Karina. Donna gets the bracelet. And Kool-Aid, if you want a bracelet, you just let me know. I can make you a skull bracelet. Karina. Okay, last ring. Oh no, second to last ring. 8.5 CZ. You want a bracelet? You got it. What size do you need, Kool-Aid? Is a 7 1/4-ish good for you? Like the normal size, it's like gonna be about, because they vary, so it'll be like around 7 1/4. Hi, Rena. So as long as that's okay for you, it'll be like the standard size. Otherwise, it might be 6 3/4, 6 1/2, or it could go all the way up to close to an 8. Size 8. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. I'll add an extra skull, and then that way it'll be closer to that. Okay. All CZ ring when set in sterling silver. It's an 8.5. Starting bid on this, $22. Rena, I hope you're having your glass of wine too. Oh, I can't do a wine. I can't do a diet without wine. I can't. It's the one thing I'd rather give up something else. I'll cut down, but I need to be able to drink wine. I need to exercise more. So starting tomorrow, because Bill's leaving tomorrow morning. Starting tomorrow. Hi, Ellie. Starting tomorrow, I'm starting that new workout regimen. I will let you know how it goes. It looks like it's going to kick my ass. So, and then my neighbor and I were talking, and we might start walking every night too. So that will be good. And so, yeah. So I'm going to start doing this workout regimen that's going to kick my ass. And then I'm going to start walking with my neighbor at night. And so that should be interesting. And then her daughter, she was telling me her daughter owns a Pilates studio. And so I might eventually join up the Pilates studio with her, with my neighbor at her daughter's like Pilates studio, which is like 2 towns over. It's like, it'll be like a 20-minute, 15-minute drive. So yeah. Did I get my, so I'm starting a different one where I don't use a sword. I use a staff. It's one where I use a staff because it's more yoga based and it's more Tai Chi based. So I'm starting the easier one so I don't have to use the sword first. I use the staff first. And then I'll move into the one where I use the sword. So, yeah, I don't do Pilates so much. I do yoga. I like yoga, but because of my arm and my back, I haven't been doing it. But this one has all the modifications, and I gotta force myself. I just have to force myself and no excuses. And that's the thing, and no excuses. So yeah, that's the thing. I have seen the ads for Tai Chi walking, but I haven't done anything. I haven't tried it. This is something called Whimsy Forge, and I joined it because it also has a whole social media aspect. It has book clubs, and the book clubs do books that I actually read, and like in genres that I actually read, and so, or listen to, because I actually listen to books more. So it's like, I think I'll participate. So yeah, and it should be interesting. Okay, I thought this ring would be marked like Jai or something, but it's not. This is just amethyst, and it looks like, is this jade? Amethyst and nephrite. Amethyst and nephrite. I thought maybe this would be Jai or something. It does have a hallmark, but I can't make it out. I don't know it. It is marked 925 and China, but it could be any QVC brand at that point. It's really pretty. It's got a really cool look to it. Beautiful amethyst. That is nephrite. Tested. Sterling silver, tested. It is a size 10. Starting bid, 40. You have really poor coordination. That's funny. You know, when I first started yoga years and years and years ago, I weighed probably close to what I weigh now. I weigh more than I've ever weighed, but I was pretty close to what I weigh now. And I was very not in shape. And I started with yoga. And I absolutely fell in love with yoga, like became certified in yoga teaching and all of that fun stuff. And I had been really, really sick. And I got really into yoga. But I was terrible because I was not flexible. I was not into yoga. I wasn't good at it. And so I was like you, Kool-Aid. I stood at the back of the class. I felt very self-conscious, everything. Because, you know, you would see all these yoga bodies, you know what I mean? Like people that were thin and flexible and everything. But then you would see people like that had looked like me. And the thing I loved about yoga was that nobody cared. at least where I lived at the time, nobody cared like what you looked like. Everybody was so amazing. And the progress, like, it's really cool. Like, at least with yoga for me, it was really cool to see my progression. And I was I got really into hot yoga. And there's a couple poses that you really can like monitor your progression with. And one is called like the dancer's pose, and where you hold your foot back and extend on one leg. And I couldn't even like barely put my balance the first day, and by the end I was fully extended, you know. And I'm telling you, like, that's the best feeling in the world. I remember trying to do my first handstand and or headstand, and I gave myself a black eye. And then 3 months later I was doing headstands, you know. Yeah, I love hot yoga. And you know, it's just a matter, and like, I know I just need to start. I just need to start, and that's all I need to do. And it's just a matter of starting. So, right, exactly. Oh yeah, I did. You know, I was in a class and we were starting to learn headstands, and I was doing really well in yoga, and I was like, I got this. And I proceeded to, you know, do my, you know, you start off like this, and you put your head in between your hands, and you lift off. I don't know what I did, but I went cockeyed, and somehow my eye hit my hand and the floor at the same time. And it just, by the time I got home, it was a full-on black eye. And Bill and I were married, of course, at the time, and I just said, I'm just gonna tell everybody that you smacked me. And he's like, you better not, because he was a firefighter at the time. He's like, you can't do that. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. It was funny. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And, you know, and of course I'm like, you know, I was working in the corporate job as a regional manager and all of that. Oh, it was terrible. It's terrible. Yeah, terrible. Oh, yeah, you don't want to do that. Don't be like me. But I'm really looking forward to starting tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. So, yeah. Okay, so those were all the rings. Let's go back to some consignment pieces. Want some sterling? Start new video games easily. You guys want sterling, or do you guys want costume? There's some beautiful sterling bracelets that I have. A couple necklaces. I have costume pieces. Ooh, really, Kool-Aid? Oh, look at this fun little pendant. Sterling, you got it. You want to see my Fordite? Okay. That's my personal piece, but I can show it to you. I didn't have much. Let me show this, and then I'll show you my Fordite. Okay, so this is absolutely gorgeous. It says pink conch, little paw print. And you're a skateboarder at 13. Oh my God, that's awesome. I cannot tell you if this is actually native or not native. It is marked sterling on the back, but I do not know anything about it. Great little conch paw print pendant. This is going to have a starting bid of $40. Pink conch. Oh, I have it still. I think I have it still. Oh, yay, Deborah. I'm so glad. Peace, you got it. Thank you. Or going once. Oh, Susie. Susie, I'll need 41. And welcome in, Susie. I'm so glad, Debbie. I get it, Ellie. I broke my tibia horseback riding, so I understand. Aw, Deborah. But you know, don't get emotional because she would be happy. Susie is out. Thank you so much, Susie. I will count this down to you. Peace going once, going twice, sold to peace. Okay, Pixie, I will show you the moonstone in a second. I had a request for the 4-dite ring. Okay, so this was a personal piece, but I will go ahead and show it. I've had it for a while, and I don't wear it as much as I probably should. It is a size 7. I love this ring. It breaks my heart, but okay. 4-dite. I bought it from Kirsten. I absolutely love this ring. It is set in copper. It is in copper. This is 4-dite. It is absolutely crazy good. Set in copper, size 7. This is not adjustable. This is not adjustable. This is what it looks like on. Feel free not to buy it. Starting bid on this one is $70. It is in copper. 4-dite is not easy to get, and it's not easy to get looking like this. Pixie's in for 70. Thank you. And you can always treat the inside of the ring. If copper turns you green, you can always, this has never turned me green. And I'll wear this all day long every day. This has never turned me green, but I don't react to copper like a lot of people do. Only after a long time. Actually, Tammy, you'll have to do 75 because Pixie did put in a bid. Okay, thank you, Tammy. Yeah, no, I'll sell it because I'm sure Kirsten can find me another one if I ask nice enough. Pixie's in at 85. Thank you. Kirsten. That's the thing. It's like, this is a really good specimen of 4-dite. This is a really, really, really good 4-dite. Pixie does 100. And 4-dite comes from Detroit. So I am Tammy's in at 105. Oh, this is not that. I know. So Fordite, because I live in Detroit, what Fordite is Fordite is the runoff from the paint in the Ford motor plants. And then they scoop it up and then they turn it into cabochon. So this isn't actually stone. It's actually paint runoff from the Ford motor plants. And so Fordite is actually a Detroit thing. So yes. Pixie has a high bid of 150. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate your bids. And I'm going to count this down for you, Pixie. Going once, going twice. Sold to Pixie. Thank you so much. How long has it been around? God, probably, I've seen it around for at least probably 15 years, 10, 15 years. And in incredible jewelry, but it is hard to find it in cool looking this cool. And well, you can get it still. It's just oh sure. Yeah, of course. Yes. Absolutely, Ada. You can still get it. It's still available, but it's just not quite the way it used to be. And they don't do it yeah, it's just not the same. Like to get the old Fordite when they had like in the old Dodge plants, the Fordite from the old Dodge plants was the best because which is actually crazy. I mean, because you could get it from any plant. The old Dodge plants produced the best Fordite because they had colors like there was a green, I forgot the name of the green. There was a great green in there. There was plum crazy purple. There was this cherry red in there. There was all of these incredible colors in the old Dodge plants because Dodge made the Chargers and the Challengers and all of these incredible cars that were painted these outrageous colors. So you could get these incredible Fordite cabochons that were wild. But all of I mean, they would pick these paint. I mean, they'd be these blocks of paint from like the walls and the floors and the corners and stuff. And they would just peel them up and then create these cabochons. So, yeah. Thank you, Pixie. So yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. And yeah, such a good one. Yes, it is. Which is 2 cities away from me. Yeah. 2 cities away. So you go, I live in Southfield, and then you go like 1 mile over from me okay, so I live, you go a mile over from where my main cross street is. You go a mile up, there's a main thoroughfare called Telegraph Road. You go south on Telegraph, you hit Detroit. And then on the other side, like you go through Detroit, for like a few miles, and then you're in Dearborn. And then, but Dearborn is, you have to go over on the other side of Dearborn, but to get to the Ford Motor Company. But the Ford Motor Company headquarters is actually off of Southfield Road. So if I went over on the other side, then I'd just go, yeah, I'm like one city away. Like, you have to go through Detroit to get to Dearborn, but yeah, I'm very close to the Ford Motor Company headquarters in Dearborn. And when I was growing up, almost all of my friends, so like growing up in Detroit, most people, most kids or whatever were auto brats. Most kids were auto brats. So if you, like most of my friends, if your parent wasn't like a doctor or a lawyer or whatever, like, because my area was like a little bit more wealthy. Like, this area was a little bit more wealthy than it is now. But so if your parent wasn't a doctor or a lawyer, then you were an auto brat. So you were part of the big three. So your parent was either an executive in Ford, General Motors, or Chrysler. And so my dad was GM, and then my best friend her dad was a executive in Chrysler. So it's kind of funny. So, but yeah, my dad was actually vice president level of General Motors. Fun fact. Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. And we're basically cousins, so okay. So here is another piece of beautiful sterling silver. This is Karen Hill Tribe. This was also a Yippee piece, but it was originally sold by Kirsten. Beautiful cuff bracelet. Absolutely gorgeous cuff bracelet. There is some malleability in here. Karen Hill Tribe would often be or would often be, I don't know what I'm even saying, is usually like higher than sterling silver, like close to 950. Good night, Karen. This one is probably sitting at about a 6.75, between a 6.5, 6.75. It does have a smaller opening though. So we're looking at probably just shy of an inch. So so 6.75 ish is where we're at with this. You could close this down a little bit to get it down to maybe 6.5, 6.25. You have a little malleability because it is a softer silver. And or you could open this up a little bit because it's thin, it's softer. You can play with this a little bit on size. I'm going to just say that. We're at about 47 grams on this. It is Karen Hill Tribe of Thailand. Absolutely gorgeous cuff. It is almost, well, it's just over 1.5 inches wide. This is going to have a starting bid of 150. 150. So this is higher than sterling silver. You know, it's terrible. My car's not American made either. And I grew up in Detroit. Okay, we're gonna pass on that one. Next one I have, this is a really cool one of Yippies. This is 22.47 grams. This is very much like a David Yurman kind of look. I know, isn't it? And 22.47 grams. This is a bangle. It's a hinge bangle. And it kind of goes like that. Oh, like the Henry Ford Museum. I know. That one's a cool one. It's got the theater in there too. And Greenfield Village. And then this one is going to have a starting bid of, and this is about 7 inches. So it's about 7 inches when you, but because it's oval and it can pretty much go however, and it opens, anybody can wear it. You know what I mean? Starting bid on this one is going to be 22.47 grams. We're just going to do 60 on it. Oh, that's so funny, Gina. Ellie's in at 60. Thank you, Ellie. They would give you great discounts, though. Well, at least GM did. Going once, going twice, sold to Ellie. GM used to give great discounts. Like, really good ones. Okay. Thank you, Ellie. And that's the only thing, though, you have to buy a new car. That's the only problem. Like, I could still get the GM discount, but I can't afford to buy a new car. You know? Okay, this one is 43.26 grams. It is a great bangle. It measures 7 1/4. And it's a great hinge bangle. Look at the detail. It's really pretty. Look at that. It's got a great vintage look to it. Hinged. Oh, totally Pixie. I love my city. I will say I love my city. Look at this. 7.25, great hinge bangle. 43 grams. Starting bid on this is going to be $115. And this is Mexican. This does have a Tasco mark. It says TH90 Mexico 925. Oh, I know, right, Bruce? 7.25 on this. Where's your sister live, Kool-Aid? Ooh, 2 more thumbs up. We'll do a giveaway. I don't know how much past 9 I'm going to go, though. Okay. We're going to pass on that. Am I still doing sterling? Oh, he is? Lucky. I want to move to Spain. Okay, how about this necklace? Not sterling. 40 inches long. Is Spain not a lot of... Oh, it is hot in the summers there. Unless you're right on the coastline, and then it's like more moderate. Shane is on vacation again this week, or this long weekend or whatever. And he's in Cadiz. He got there today, and it's on the water in the south of Spain, and it's only like 80 degrees on the ocean. And so that's not terrible. And that's in the south of Spain. Now, I personally want to move to the north of Spain, where it's very moderate all year round. And it's actually cool in the winters, but and it's only like in the 70s like the rest of the year. But okay, this is 40 inches long. If I didn't have it doubled up, it would look like this. But it's 40 inches. It does have a lobster claw clasp, not sterling. It is pearl and like a hematite glass bead. Super pearl, like or super pretty, like almost like a Baroque freshwater pearl. And we're going to do a starting bid on this of $35. Where in northern Spain do you know, Bruce? And this could easily be doubled like this, since there is a clasp. Okay, we'll pass on that. Pass. I know, it really is. Okay, I think I'm gonna do like 2 more, and then we'll probably just call it, and then I'll do a giveaway. Well, 2 more items. I'll do a giveaway, and then that'll be it for the night. How's that sound? because I got a lot of invoicing, and then I got you know who here. So, oh God, Pixie, I'm so sorry. I also did a malachite. I don't know if you like malachite, but I also did a malachite. Those are my two new stones. I'll show it to you just in case. Oh, good night. Pack your bags. Okay, that's the malachite, just in case you like malachite. That's 18 inches. Both of these are $65, but that's the moonstone. There's not, I'm going to be honest, there's not a ton of flash on the rainbow moonstone. It's supposed to be a lot of flash. There's not. But it is 65. And there is some though. I mean, there is some, you can see a little bit. But there is some flash. But it's not as much as I was hoping for. But it is a really pretty bead. And it is faceted. And there is more than what the light shows you. You got it, Pixie. And then I did sell the the anklet, but I can make you an anklet if you would like. Let me know. But I did make an anklet as well. Okay, and if anybody does like malachite 18-inch, and I can make any of my necklaces in any size. So let's say you'd rather have it 20, or you'd rather have it 14 or 16. I can make these in any size you want, and they are $65 up to a 20-inch. So you just let me know. Yes. Yes, Ellie. Were you here for the anklet conversation yesterday? So I have 3 anklets left. These are the anklets I have left. Now, I will make more, but these are the anklets I have left. They're like approximately 9.5, 10 inches in length. I've got one that's slightly larger at about 10 1/4, but these are the anklets that I have, and they are not sterling, but they are $35 or a starting bid of $35 in most of them. But this one is fossilized coral and abalone. This one is chrysocolla and amber. And then this is amethyst and pearl. Now, I can make additional ones of these. So these would be really like buy it nows of 35. This is kind of like a one and done. So I can't make more of these because I don't have any more of that abalone. So if anybody likes these, you want a chrysocolla? You got it. Chrysocolla and amber for Ellie. So if anybody else likes either one of these for 35, it's all yours. Great little anklets. I will make more. It'll be a summer thing, so I'll make some more this month. Unless you guys think I should continue to make them. Yeah. I had a bunch of requests, so I figured, what the heck? I'll do it. I'll make them. Okay, so any other requests before I finish up tonight? We got through a lot of stuff, you guys. Thank you so much. I don't think we had a ton of passes. We had some from the looks of it, but not a ton. I have 50 pounds of jewelry to go through tomorrow. I'll try to get a, before I do the giveaway, but I will do a giveaway, so hold off. I will try to get a, a haul video done tomorrow night. So bear with me, but I will get, as long as people pay their invoices by tomorrow morning. So if you pay them quickly, I will get your packages out tomorrow. Otherwise, they'll go out Friday or Saturday, best I can. But the quicker you pay it, the quicker it'll go out. I usually get to the post office by between 12 and 1 p.m. tomorrow, my time. Yes, I know. And then I will probably do another pop-up next week. I'm going to say that. I'll probably do another pop-up next week with maybe some of the lower price pieces, possibly again on Saturday night. So be on the lookout for that. So please join me Saturday night. I'll probably do that again. That worked out really well. And yeah, so let's do another giveaway, guys. Okay, so let's see. Name. Okay, ready? Everybody refresh for the giveaway. Go ahead and pour yourself a glass if you want a little refresher. Name a state in the U.S. that produces wine. Really, it could be any state, I guess, but one that's known to produce wine. Tennessee does? Every state. I want to try a Texas wine, Ellie. Katie. Gosh dang it, Katie. Oregon. Katie got it. Katie and all her luck. You got it, Katie. Katie, go to the, I'm telling you, I'm going to send you money. You're going to go to the freaking lottery. You better go to the lottery. I'm going to send you money and you're going to play for me. Arlington Vineyards in Tennessee is closed. Okay, I want to try a Tennessee wine. I want to try a Tennessee wine. I've tried Oregon. I've tried Washington. I've not tried Texas. I've not tried New Mexico. I've not tried Vermont or Maine or Iowa. I've tried New York. Not tried Minnesota. I've tried Virginia. Of course, California. Nobody guessed Michigan. I thought for sure somebody would guess Michigan because I live in Michigan. Good night, Rebecca. Tito's is made in Texas? Oh. Michigan is known for their wine. Michigan has one of the largest Vino, what do you call it? Vino or terroirs. Uh, I think it's called a terroir. Terroi, terroir, something like that. Ohio has a wine, I think. But up where I used to live in Traverse City, there was 40 wineries, at least 45. I don't even know how many. Um, amazing wines, amazing wines, like knock your socks off wines. Um, Originally known for the Rieslings and sweeter wines, and then they developed a really good Pinot Noir, and then a Cab Franc, and a Pinot Grigio. Chardonnays were okay. I mean, a lot of people did like the I am not a Chard fan. Um, I don't know why. I just don't like a heavy white. Chardonnays are too heavy. I do like a Pinot Grigio though. I really do. But yeah. Yes. So, okay, so if you're a member at a winery, you get free wine tastings and you get discounts on bottles. And what you do is you have to commit to buying so many bottles every quarter or biannually or whatever. But you get free wine tasting. So like, and I was saying this in another live, what I would do is one of my best friends at the time when I lived up in Traverse City is we would join all these wineries because why not? We were buying the wine anyway. You get discounts. And so we would join all these wineries and we would get the free wine tastings, and that would be our nights out. So we would get one of our kids to drive us around or one of our husbands to drive us around or whatever. And because the wineries are all the way up the peninsula or what, because there's like a, Old Mission Peninsula in the middle of Grand Traverse County or whatever. And so we'd have one of our kids drive us or whatever. So we would go wine tasting all the way up the peninsula to all the wineries we belong to, which would usually be about 4 or 5 of them. We'd have free wine tastings. And that's like the equivalent of like 2 glasses of wine a piece. So you drink for free. You'd stop at all your wineries that you belong to and you drink for free. And then that was a free night out, literally a free night out. And that was the key. Like you could go every day if you wanted to, if you were a member. It was the key. That was the key. So if you were local and a member of the wineries, it was the key. And all you had to do is buy so many bottles every quarter or whatever. So yeah, exactly, Deborah. Exactly. And yeah, I want to go wine tasting in New York. I want to go wine tasting in Canada because there's some really good wineries around Niagara, which is I think in the same area of New York. But we went wine tasting in Spain when I was there. That was really fun. But yeah. Oh, I bet you it could have been a late harvest Riesling or something, Katie. It was probably something sweeter like that. Late harvest Rieslings are really good, and it's a good intro wine if somebody is not into a dry wine. It's very sweet and doesn't taste like anything. When Jen from Jen's Gems was here, she loved the late harvest Riesling. I bought her a bottle because she likes sweet wine. I bought her a bottle of that. So, well, you guys, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Again, if you haven't already registered, just for next time even, please go ahead and hit that pin post. Go ahead and fill out that Google form. If you can, please hit the uh, subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to my channel. If you had fun tonight, I would love it if you would subscribe. I would love some new subscribers. I am getting really close, really close, like only like 200 people away or whatever from 8,000 subs. So please, please hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. Thank you all so much for being there. I appreciate you guys. And I have the last box from Yippee that just arrived today. So let's see what's in it. All right. We'll see you later. Love you. Bye, everybody.